Malcolm, have you got the latest tidal readings from Wick?
Lost the signal from the monitoring station.
What was the last reading before we lost the signal?
What?
That's got to be a mistake.
Despite attempts to limit loss of life and property damage, the residents of Maine on the East Coast face the grim task of cleaning up a shattered state. The storm, which moves from the Great Lakes unleashed winds.
And your dad's really been looking forward to having you over.
Yes, he has.
I am not patronising you. Mel? Mel?
Is Mel okay?
She hung up on me. Please tell me I was never like that.
More tea, please. I think they call it being a teenager.
What? Bloody hell. There's water pouring through the door.
Your sister's going to kill me. I promised you you'd be on time.
You better hurry up then.
Hey, Tony.
Ciao, Tony.
I'm in shit.
How are you done now?
I'm supposed to be in Toscana, my in-laws, remember? On holiday? Well, if you can call it that.
What are you talking about? Done you a favour? Tuscany's miserable this time of year.
Well, my mother-in-law certainly is.
And the off chance you've actually done some work, how was the rig?
Oh, will you believe me if I told you? Have you checked your email this morning?
I'll check in now. Good God.
Yeah, that footage is from yesterday. Today's worse. This storm, it's unreal. I'm on my way to Wick now. The storm hit there this morning, apparently the seawalls collapsed. It's a huge mess. A lot of people are missing.
Haven't seen anything like that in a while.
We've been asked to check the sea defences further south. Sure.
What do you need?
Manpower, if you got it. We need as many guys from Defiant as you can spare.
I'll take care of it. I'll call you later. Listen, Tony.
Yeah.
If it gets any worse, don't hang about.
Yeah.
Tony. I mean it.
Okay. See you, Rob.
Did the wind do that?
No. It's wave damage.
What kind of wave would do that?
It's Danny back from Houston.
Yes.
Get a chopper, pick him up, and Mick and Kev. Matter of fact, get all the help you can find.
Is he all right up there?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You need to review this. Pressure's continuing to drop in the North Sea.
Our press officers are pushing for further updates.
We're inundated with requests.
I need to run the latest shipping forecast. Right.
Okay, quiet everyone. This storm we've been tracking the last few days, I need everything on it. Where it's headed, how fast. Get me the latest atmospheric pressure reports for the northeast.
Yes, sir.
And everything you've got from the British Oceanic Data Centre, all right? In 40 minutes, I'm briefing the Deputy Prime Minister.
The Thames Barrier became operational in 1983 and is the largest fixed tidal defense system in the world. It has 10 movable gates stretching 500 meters across the river and is capable of holding back billions of gallons of water that would otherwise flood London. The barrier is what lets you sleep safely at night.
Morning.
Samantha Morrison.
You're clear. Miss Morrison, these came for you.
Thank you. We're going shopping then?
Just got one job. I'll make it quick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's been a while since we did anything together.
Authorities are still searching for bodies following the severe flooding that occurred in Wick, Scotland. Damage is estimated to be in excess of...
What is it?
Nothing. Let's get going.
Morning, Frank.
Boss.
See the news?
This will be what you're interested in then. Figures from the tidal gauges at Murray and Aberdeen. Things aren't looking too clever with this storm in Scotland.
Is this likely to have an impact on our timings?
But nothing's showing up as yet. But we're double checking with the Met Office now.
10 hours to high tide. Can you recalculate the tide's expected height when it reaches London Bridge? I'll activate the normal protocol for a high tide closure.
No problem. All right, house guys. Expect to be around.
rescue operation continues here in Wick, despite continuing hazardous conditions. Air rescue support has been called in, but those in need of rescue far outnumber available resources, leaving many stranded on rooftops and high ground.
Figures from Wick show the current death toll at 21. Another 15 are missing. We can expect those numbers to rise. We're still waiting for reports from further along the coast.
And the Prime Minister is calling in from Australia in about 10 minutes. So I need a damn good explanation of why we had no warning.
Sir?
Isn't this the same storm that hit the east coast of the United States?
Sir, forecasting is not an exact science.
Well, haven't you been tracking it across the Atlantic for the past 5 days?
The storm is constantly changing.
You have models, don't you?
With respect, sir, when a storm surge is moving this fast, there's no scientific means of predicting exactly what it's going to do. By the time we have new data, it's already out of date.
Sorry, storm surge?
Deputy Prime Minister, if you'd allow me. So this particular storm is a massive low-pressure system. It's essentially a hurricane. As the low pressure pushes down on the sea, water is sucked up into a hump. This is storm surge.
And this is what hit Wick?
Yes.
So what was the size of this thing?
We don't know yet, but they can be anything up to 25 feet above normal sea level, stretching over 1,000 square miles. That volume gets even greater as the surge is pushed into shallow coastal waters.
What's going to happen next?
Well, based on the available data, the storm is moving northeast back into the North Sea.
But, so the worst of it's over?
I believe so.
Though actually, you can't predict what this storm is going to do at all, can you?
I'm confident about this, sir.
Deploy full emergency services within a 50-mile radius of Wick and use all available resources to check the sea defenses below Wick.
Already underway.
Right, let's try and do everything we can and hope this time you might be right.
Kate?
Hi, Dad. Yeah, just calling to remind you it's your granddaughter's christening at 10 o'clock.
I haven't forgotten.
Please don't be late. And, Dad, just so you know, Rob's coming.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to make it, but...
It's been a long time. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Yes, I do.
Does Rob know I'll be there?
Dad, I want you there, and your granddaughter wants you there. It's a big day for her, you know. So no excuses, please.
10 o'clock, then.
Don't be late.
Should we send through those figures to the Coastal Engineering Committee?
No, let's look at them again when I get back.
Oh, they're that bad.
It's my granddaughter's christening. Now, I got her a present, but I can't remember where I left it. Ah, yes. Well spotted.
We are witnessing the worst storm to hit Scotland in 30 years.
Professor, have you seen...
Confirmed here, and a further 9 are on the go.
Good morning.
How are you holding up? Well, we're used to turbulent weather here in Scotland, but this was something else. We just were not prepared. And why weren't we given any warning?
Sir, do you have any idea of the fatalities we've experienced today? Sir?
No.
Any advice for us?
What's your name? What's her name?
Her name is Kirsty.
Kirsty. That's a very pretty name. Very pretty name. Sorry.
Sir, what plans have your office put in place to deal with the storm damage this morning in our boat?
Why wasn't I informed about our front? Set up a meeting with Hopkins from the Met Office and Fuller from the Environment Agency. And they better damn well have an explanation. Okay.
Hey, Kate.
Yeah, look. Give all the help you need.
Just in time.
I gotta go, bye. Minute to spare.
You didn't have to come back for this, you know.
What kind of uncle do you take me for?
Thank you.
Waiting on someone?
It's probably just as well.
We thank you, Almighty God, for the gift of water to sustain, refresh, and cleanse all life. Over water, the Holy Spirit moved in the beginning of creation. Through water, you led the children of Israel from slavery in Egypt to freedom in the Promised Land. In water, your Son Jesus received the baptism of John and was anointed by the Holy Spirit as the Messiah, the Christ, to lead us from the death of sin to the newness of life. We thank you, Father, for the water of baptism. What name have you given this child? As Jesus took children in his arms and blessed them, so now we ask God's blessing on this Heavenly Father, we praise you for her girl. Surround her with your blessing, and make her your home. Also, you baptize you in the name of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
You look well.
Am I just supposed to wait in the car?
Won't be long, love.
Should have stayed at home.
Hi, I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now. A number. I'll call you right back.
Yes?
Stratton Plumbing.
Hey.
Kate. Why didn't you tell me you'd be here?
Because I knew you'd react like this. And I wanted you both here. We've hardly seen each other since Mum died.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. He did turn up for the funeral, I'll give you that.
My daughter needs a grandfather. She deserves that. Rob, this is a new start. I'd like us to look forwards.
Wait.
Be a family.
Wait. Yeah, wait. A family? You mean like, being there when the kids are growing up, that kind of thing?
Come on, you know it wasn't as simple as that. You should see him with Elsa. He really does care.
Kate, the only thing he cares about is himself. Anna.
You okay?
Yeah, bad day.
Well, it's about to get worse. You need to go to the barrier.
What?
They're closing the gates this evening, but there's a problem. And it needs looking at right away.
Thank you.
Rob, you sent everyone else up north to help Tony. You're the only one I have left.
Yeah, Christ, I mean, Sam's there.
We're under contract. Someone's got to check it out.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You weren't married to the woman. There must be someone else. What about you?
Very funny, but I'm a bit busy running your business for you. Taxi's on its way. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Kate. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go.
Work, is it? Again?
What's that supposed to mean?
Can't see it, can you? Just like him.
What?
Have been devastated by the strong winds and high tides created by the massive low-pressure system. The accompanying storm surge has
Hello?
Malcolm? Leonard Morrison.
Oh, Professor Morrison. It's been a long time.
Indeed. I have a favor to ask you.
Now's not really a good time, Professor. The boss is on the warpath and we're flat out dealing with this storm.
This won't take a minute. Could you email me the figures from all the tide gauges south of Aberdeen?
Can I ask why you need that information?
Let's call it professional curiosity.
We can call it that. And I'm not sure that's what the boss would call it.
This is just between you and me, Malcolm. I wouldn't ask for these figures if I didn't need them.
Hi, it's me. You okay?
Holiday at my mother-in-law's is looking good right now.
Where are you?
I'm on the mainland. I've checked out the seawall at Wick.
And?
Trapped. Shit!
Tony, what's the matter?
It's crazy here.
Look, that's it. Just leave it. We'll find some other way of sorting this out.
My God!
Tony!
Coverage from our broth, Mum. Thanks. And Inspector Hendrick's mum has sent you in some cakes again.
Why don't you just take them home?
I don't think it's me. She's trying to fatten up.
Penny? Penny? Can you get me Samantha Morrison at the barrier?
Will do.
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. As you know, due to the high spring tide and the storm damage in Scotland, we are planning a precautionary closure. But if anything comes up, I will certainly let you know.
Great. Thanks. Penny, get me the Met office.
I assure you, Commissioner, you have the full cooperation of the Met Office on this.
I need to be kept fully informed.
I've emailed you the latest updates.
Thank you. Thanks for your cooperation.
We're on top of everything.
Professor, I'm a bit busy, actually.
Hear me out. Those figures you sent me for the tide gauges.
Yeah?
Don't you think they're on the high side?
It's a storm surge. Nothing to be unexpected, given the circumstances.
I fed the numbers into my computer model.
If the surge continues to grow at this rate,
The entire east coast of England could be in trouble.
Malcolm. The latest on the tidal gauges.
Let it go.
Yes, sir. Just hold for a moment. The chairman of the US Federal Bank. Mr. Moyes, you're on speakerphone.
Arthur.
I'm sorry to hear about your casualties.
Well, no, I appreciate that, Arthur, and I'll convey your sentiments to the Prime Minister.
I'm sure you're aware the Dow's dropped a further 40 points overnight. Confidence has been low here since the storm damage in Maine. And we have got some big players dumping some huge quantities of stock. Could be facing a major meltdown.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Arthur, but, just at this moment we're trying to deal with the human catastrophe.
I'm just calling to let you know you could be facing an economic one, too. A couple of these guys have started dumping UK stock. It's having a ripple effect.
Thanks, Arthur. I'll talk to you later.
You want the Treasury?
Yeah.
Tony called in. No. Nothing to worry about. No, just let me know when he calls in. All right, Anna. Bye. Hi, Sam.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Problem in Pier 1. No one else available.
Well, it'll do you good to get your hands dirty.
You're looking well.
Thanks. I hear business is good. Anna's still running things for you.
Well, nothing's changed. She gives the orders. I obey. Nice flowers. I know it's not your birthday.
No? I know. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Does he know you hate roses?
Oh, look at this. It must be my lucky day. They sent me the big boss to push around. How are you, Rob?
Yeah, Frank, looking as lovely as ever.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Why not?
This program for breaking news from the English coast. The severe storm that hit Wick and Arbroath earlier today is continuing to wreak havoc further south. Having left a trail of devastation in Scotland, the storm is now battering the coastal towns of northern England.
Our guys don't think it's anything major, but with this early closure, and seeing as how we pay you guys so much just to sit around, I thought I might call on your services.
I think you mean specialist expertise, don't you?
And a helpline has been set up for anyone worried about friends or relatives.
Not yet.
These lines will be manned 24 hours a day until further notice.
What do you reckon?
Could be corrosion, or
wear problem in the main bearings.
Which would affect lift capacity. Yeah, we thought as much.
Leave it with me. I'll run some ultrasonic tests. If it turns up positive...
We wait 9 months for the parts to arrive.
Frank, I'm in. It's Pete down on Pier 3. There's a hydraulic problem I need you to look at.
On my way. Sorry.
All right.
Mel, where are you? It's me. Give us a call back, please. It's Dad. Okay.
Hi, I'm sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a...
Oh my God, look at that. Those poor people.
I want to know we're not going to need any more body bags before this day's out.
Latest figures have the storm heading east into the North Sea, towards the Hook of Holland.
That's what you told me this morning. What about our growth?
Sir, with all due respect, this storm is not behaving within expected parameters.
Has the danger passed, yes or no?
It's difficult to say. If the prevailing wind were to drive the storm south, the surge would be squeezed between the British coastline and mainland Europe. Now, this creates a funneling effect and raises sea level.
But that's just a worst-case scenario. I mean, most surges lose momentum before that. They just peter out.
Not always, though.
No, not always.
So, what do you think?
Well, nothing of immediate concern. She's pretty tough.
Yeah. How much longer do you need?
What's your deadline for closure?
Well, we need you out of here in 2.5 hours.
Oh, well. In that case, I'll get out your way as soon as possible then, shall I?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can manage till Frank gets back.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about me.
His name is Duncan. We've been out a few times. I don't need to explain myself to you.
Yeah, that's right. So why are you explaining yourself?
Because you asked.
No, I didn't.
Because you wanted to know. He's an architect.
Oh, really?
England are 2-0 up.
I thought you were on Pier 3. I didn't think you were checking the scores.
2-0. Well, you're Canadian. Why would you care?
Oh.
The Deputy Prime Minister has visited the disaster zone and has met with some of the survivors. He has reassured the public that everything is being done by the government to restore normal services to the area. And
Mel.
compensation
Dad.
will be available
Where are
to
you?
those
You
who
okay?
have suffered
I'm at the
loss of
riverside.
property
Okay,
and life.
stay there. I'm on my way.
The Prime Minister, who is currently in Australia, is being kept fully informed of the situation.
Is it possible that this storm could change its course?
If we did see the storm change its current course and a severe rise in sea level, there could be extensive flooding down the east coast of England.
damage estimate?
Well, the last time we saw something similar was 1953. The storm that hit East Anglia and Canvey Island killed 300 people on land and another 200 at sea, nearly. That surge was a body of water 4 meters high. The size of Ireland.
It's a pretty serious worst-case scenario.
At present, we know that this storm is heading out to sea. Experience suggests it would be pointless to cause further and unnecessary alarm at this stage.
With more time, Deputy Prime Minister, with more data, we can build a better picture.
Right. So tell me, how the hell am I going to reassure the public?
Sam Morrison. Is everything okay?
Change to the regular maintenance program.
Our in-house guys inspect all year round. There's a test closure every month. At least one gate is operated every day without failure. It's like clockwork.
Now, test closures aside, any weather-related closures?
21 in the last year. In the 1980s, we were averaging maybe one a year, but it's down to rising sea levels, unpredictable weather patterns, etc., etc.
Frank, can I get a minute alone with Rob?
Sure.
Look. The flowers. Bit of a surprise.
I just got a call from Anna.
Oh, yeah?
There's been a car accident. Something to do with the storm. It's Tony.
He's all right. Sam, is he all right?
I'm so sorry.
No, can't be. It can't be. It's a mistake.
No.
This can't be right. Can't be right. I sent him there.
This is not your fault.
I did. I sent him there. I put him right in the path of that storm.
You're not responsible for this.
Do you think they're going to buy that? His wife and kids. Because I don't.
No, Stephen.
Thank you, sir. Does the Prime Minister have any plans to cancel this tour of the Commonwealth, return home here to deal with this crisis?
Well, the situation is fully under control, of course, but yes, the Prime Minister will be flying home from Sydney because, well, he's very keen to be here for and with the British public at this time.
Prime Minister,
Yes.
why was there no warning?
Well, you know, just at this present time, we're concentrating on managing the situation.
But someone must be responsible.
With respect, assigning blame at this point of time is really not very constructive. The latest figures from the Met Office indicate that the storm is heading eastwards out into the North Sea.
Deputy Prime Minister, are you saying that the danger has passed?
Well, yes. I'm very pleased to be able to say that the indicators at the present time show that our coastline is no longer under threat. And that's the last question. Thank you.
Right. There you are. Next time, let me know what's going on. I was worried sick about you.
I've been trying Mum all morning and she's not picking up. And there's been this storm in Wick. Did you know? Dad!
I'm sorry. Look, there's been a lot of damage up in Wick, yeah? And your mum and your gran, no one's been able to trace them yet. But there are people out there. They're looking for them. It's just a lot of confusion and panic at the moment. And I don't know, they've got lost in the mayhem, okay?
There's a gentleman in reception. I explained you were busy, but he won't take no for an answer. He's insisting on seeing you.
Who?
He says his name's Leonard Morrison.
Excuse me. Leonard!
Sam, sorry to have to trouble you.
No, it's fine. I know. It's okay.
I won't keep you.
It's all right. We'll talk in my office.
If you're here because of Rob...
No.
Yeah, he's here. He's looking into something for us. We have an early closure today.
This has nothing to do with Rob.
Oh, he's very upset. We've just had some terrible news. Tony Lombardi was killed this morning.
Tony? What happened?
He was caught in the storm.
Oh, God. Rob must be...
He is.
This storm, that's why I'm here. The impact of the tidal surge and the storm.
We have all the latest readings. There is no reason for immediate concern, and I'm in touch with the Met Office.
I just need to access some data here so I can be sure of what we're dealing with.
I have the utmost respect for your research. It inspired me as a student, but we do not deal in theory here. You of all people know that.
It'll take 5 minutes.
Rob, you all right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. It was heading east towards Holland 2 hours ago. This wasn't meant to happen. It's heading straight for us.
The storm and the surge are dangerous enough, but tonight's high tide is the highest tide of the year.
Which is why we are closing the barrier.
My computer model is now predicting that the storm and the surge will reach the mouth of the Thames estuary at high tide. This means that the volume of water moving upriver will be massively amplified.
Don't underestimate the barrier. It's designed specifically for problems like this.
Not this much water. Sam, you know, I wouldn't come
Have
here.
you spoken with any of your old colleagues at the Environment Agency about this?
They're not taking my calls.
You're saying the confluence of storm, surge, and tide
Could be catastrophic.
Let me see the model.
Mel, we've got to try and stay positive.
When she didn't pick her phone up, I thought you'd had another fight with her, and she switched it off.
Me and your mum, I mean, we both know this hasn't been easy for you.
You don't understand. I spoke to her this morning, and it was me. I hung up on her, and it was stupid. And I just wanted to say...
Your mum's a very understanding woman. Yeah? I should know. I've pushed her to the limit enough times. And she wouldn't have had a second thought about it. Really. You can tell her, when you see her, that you didn't mean it. better get inside. Come on.
Commissioner Nash.
Sam Morrison.
Hi, Sam. What can I do for you?
We may have a problem. I've got Leonard Morrison here. He's an expert in the field. Professor Morrison has uncovered some worrying data. According to this, it looks as though the storm and today's spring tide could collide, resulting in a volume of water so great that it could override the barrier.
Info. That's serious.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me get right back to you.
Of course.
Rob.
Morrison's an environmental scientist. He was chief analyst at the Flood Hazard Research Centre and sat on a parliamentary advisory committee which reported on the siting of the barrier. The report he submitted outlined a key flaw. He reckoned that the barrier was situated in the wrong place and recommended that it be built closer to the mouth of the Thames estuary, closer to the sea. Basically, his concerns centre around the fact that under certain tidal conditions, the barrier could be overwhelmed.
Get me Sam Morrison again.
Ma'am.
He just turned up. He's here about the barrier.
Yeah, of course he is.
Look, I know that this is really bad timing, but I do think we need to listen to what your father has to say.
I don't care what he has to say.
If this storm changes direction...
Is that what this is about? Oh, no, don't tell me. Storm surge coincides with spring tide, and the barrier won't hold. Am I right?
I've seen the forecasting on his model. It's a very real possibility.
You still don't get it, do you? This is an obsession. This obsession destroyed our lives. He's been wrong from the very start, and he won't accept it. Even when it meant losing his own family. My mother died heartbroken over this. Why should I listen to him now?
I do understand. But we've lost Tony to the storm. For his sake, please. Just hear your father out.
On you, Hopkins. What's the latest position?
The storm has dramatically altered its course within the last hour. It's likely to hit the southeastern coast of England later this afternoon.
Can you be more specific?
Well, we're looking at gales of up to 80 miles an hour, so I think we should anticipate considerable damage.
You're all missing the point.
With respect, Professor Morrison, this is hardly an appropriate forum for your theories.
According to my computer model...
Oh, please, must we?
Well, forecasts from the Met Office and the Environment Agency haven't been very accurate so far, have they? Sorry, Professor, please continue.
Assuming no change in wind conditions, my figures indicate that this storm and the tidal surge travelling with it will reach southeast England and the
Thames estuary at high tide.
What does that mean?
The combined volume of water
will overwhelm the Thames barrier.
So, are you saying that central London is now at risk?
I'm afraid I am.
My most conservative estimate is that the barrier will be overtopped by 4 meters. And I'm not talking here about a single wave. This is an event that
could last for hours.
So, which areas are most at risk?
the danger zone includes the Docklands Light Railways, 68 underground stations,
30 mainline stations,
As you'll see, there are 3 World Heritage Sites at risk, 8 power stations, dozens of museums and art galleries, and then, of course, your location in Whitehall.
What does this mean in terms of population?
16 hospitals, 400 schools. Approximately 1.5 million people either live or work within the flood danger zone.
How long have we got?
Figures I've received from the Met Office indicate that the storm will reach the Thames estuary 3 hours from now.
Dear God, that's 7 o'clock this evening. Why didn't anyone see this coming?
Well, somebody did.
We need to initiate evacuation protocol immediately. The longer we delay the decision to evacuate, the greater the risk of there being substantial casualties. Sir?
Do it.
Rob. Thanks for in there.
Wow. Looks like you were right. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. Hey, coming back in half an hour, went back every penny, all right?
London Underground asks that all passengers keep their belongings with them at all times. If any bags are left unattended, they will be removed and destroyed.
Practice, Paul. Yeah, you know, you should maybe be on telly at the same, mate. Huh? Yeah.
Hi, Kate. Now listen, I want you to do something for me. Now, don't ask questions, just listen. Get in the car, take the family, and get as far away from London as you can. I want you to drive as fast as you possibly can. No, look, Dad's here with me at the barrier. Don't ask questions, just do what I'm saying. Kate, listen. Dad was right all along. Yeah. Goodbye. Anna.
Would you track down the girls for me? They should be leaving the cinema about now. Penny, make sure you call home too.
Mom.
It was my understanding the emergency services would receive at least 12 hours clear warning of a major flood alert.
And we've had barely 3. What the hell have you people been doing?
When this gets out, there's going to be panic on an unprecedented scale. We have less than 3 hours before the surge hits the barrier. How long can we keep the underground running?
We'll have to clear the lines an hour before the water hits.
But that only gives us 2 hours.
But less. To clear the tunnels by 6:20, London Underground are going to have to start withdrawing services around 5 o'clock.
Impossible. That's barely enough for now. Rush hour will have already started.
Look, trains have to be run out to depots. Staff pulls, stations closed. Fewer trains means we're shifting fewer passengers. Once word gets out, stations will fill with people trying to get out of London. Trains that do manage to get through are going to be full before they even reach most platforms.
You should have paid them.
Huh?
No, you encourage them and they start breeding.
Huh?
Here we go. Into the heart of darkness, Guardian Shepherd.
All major exit routes will gridlock within 40 minutes of a major public alert.
And so, all London airports must immediately be put under military jurisdiction.
We need to issue the public with instructions. They need to be told to get themselves to high ground wherever possible. We need to move as many people as possible to the safety points. Problem is, they won't know where they are. They won't even recognize the sound of the evacuation sirens because we haven't had time to get that information out.
So we need media cooperation.
It'll be critical. Otherwise, we're looking at hundreds of thousands being left stranded in the flood zone.
Right. I'm declaring a state of emergency.
This just in. The Emergency Management Committee, COBRA,
south of the River Thames are to be evacuated. Officials
the city of London.
Government advice urges those in the flood zone unable to access exit high ground wherever possible.
Initiate the gate closure now.
Right away, Sam.
Tell Frank I'm heading down to the machine room now.
Yes, ma'am.
Down here. Come on, Bill, where are you? It's your first time down here.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, okay.
So where are we heading, mate?
Down to the lower pump room. Got to change a circuit board.
All right, mate.
I have to brief the Prime Minister, so I need a status update.
The barrier has initiated closure, and evacuation procedures have been activated. Well, sir, no population movement on this scale in this time frame has ever been attempted. We're dealing with millions of people.
Anywhere around the river area, make your way in.
Space between the gate and the sill is reduced to 75 millimeters. We're right on target.
I couldn't get through to Kate.
I've spoken to him, so Sam, we have to get these people out of here. Time's moving on.
Frank and the boys are refusing to go. We're not going to leave without them. Please evacuate and make your way to the nearest emergency exit.
Things should get out of here.
Please evacuate and make your way to the nearest emergency exit.
It's going to be at least 45 minutes.
All schools at risk in the zone have been cleared. That means we may not get to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in time. The patient population there, approximately 2,000.
This came in a few moments ago, Mark. Suffolk coast, half an hour ago.
Prioritize the schools.
Yes, ma'am.
Bloody hell, it's a proper mission getting down there, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly there. Right. Up you go then.
Why I gotta go up?
I'm too fat.
Sweet, sweet, Bill. You do work here, don't you? Ah, it's filthy up here, Bill.
I know.
Boss, you gotta look at these tidal gauge figures.
Excuse me. Put me through to Commissioner Nash at Cobra.
Hello, Sam?
Ma'am, we've just received some new information.
The surge is growing in size
And is traveling up the estuary at a height of 4 to 6 meters.
How long have we got?
It's a matter of minutes before it hits us.
Sam? Patch all video feeds from the barrier through to us immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir?
I'll go. Sam, you stay with Rob. I'll go with Frank. No time to argue. Let's go.
We need to relocate now.
So? Please God they got out.
What's that?
Let's get out of here!
Frank!
We need to hurry up.
What about the others? My crew? What about Leonard?
Sam, we haven't got time. We have to go out now.
No.
Now! We have to go out now!
I think we should walk.
I know you're frightened, sweetheart, but please. We need to get to high ground and we will, okay? We're not going to get anywhere fast by walking. So let's just sit tight, okay?
Come on, Zach.
Water coming in here, mate.
Well, what about it?
It can't be right, can it?
Well, what do you think's above your head, son?
Oh.
Thames. Hey, relax. There's 8 meters of earth and rock between us and the river.
You think it's safe, yeah?
I won't be here if it wasn't. Job done. Can we go now?
Yeah.
Hello, Control. Hello, Control.
Nothing ever works around here.
No, love. Give Jamie a kiss for me. I'll see you both very soon.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're at Cobra 2 now.
Anything on the girls?
I left messages on their phones with all the numbers here. They'll be patched through to you as a matter of priority the moment they call.
Get me an update on the hospital and school situation as soon as you can.
Mom? My cousin has a dog, right? Called Baxter. And he hangs it off a towel like that. And it will just hang there all day, I'm telling you, bro.
Why?
I don't know, it's a dog, isn't it? Dogs do.
How much do those things come in at then?
Hundreds of pounds for a pedigree.
No.
Yeah, serious.
Did you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything, mate.
Exactly. Hello, Control. Come in, Control. We need to get to a phone. Find out what's going on.
I need to see what's happening out there. Come on. I need pictures.
Come on! Get it over the booklet!
You all right, Dad? Look, if we stay here, we're gonna die. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Dad.
No, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
Sam, it's breaking up. We gotta jump. It's all right, come on. Trust me, we're gonna be all right. That's it. Come on, down. 1.
Oh, this is madness.
2.
This was supposed to be instant plug and play.
We're almost there, Mom.
We've got it. Sub.
Jesus.
She's been completely overwhelmed.
Morrison was right. Can you get in any closer than that?
Oh my God, who's that?
Switch to night vision. It's Professor Morrison. We need that man here. ASAP.
Sir, are you sure we have time for more theory?
All our protocols have failed us. No one on the planet knows more about storm surges than Professor Morrison. You know that. He forecast this years ago. He said the barrier will be overwhelmed. He's the only one who can tell us now if we have a chance to stop this.
Let's get him here. Deputy Prime Minister, all military aircraft are committed elsewhere.
Well, then requisition a civilian one. Top priority.
Yes, Mom.
No. Morrison, what's happening? I want that barrier signal back up. We need to see what's happening out there.
So we've got it.
Good. Mom! Mom! You need to see this. The rescue helicopter. It's nearly at the barrier.
Thanks.
Captain, search and rescue 4. I think we found your stray.
Yeah, I get the figures over to you right away. Prime Minister. Get the number of evacuees at the safety points over the PM.
Right, we'll do so.
Deputy Prime Minister, they found Morrison.
Right. So you really think he can make a difference now?
He's our best bet.
Steady, here you go.
Cobra 2, search and rescue 4. We're on the way.
Wait, you tell him to wait. There are 2 more people down there. No, but please, my son's down there. He jumped. You've got to try and find him.
No one could have survived that. I'm sorry.
I beg you.
Sir, we're under orders to get you to Cobra without delay.
This way! This way! Over here! Over here! You think you can make it to the dome?
I don't know.
It's all right. The current will take us. No, I'll be right behind you. I'm gonna let you go. All right? Go!
I need the latest evac figures from Tilbury to London Bridge. Johnson? Where are we with the underground closures?
Well, we've evacuated most of the tube stations in the immediate danger zone. Now we're clearing DLR stations around Canary Wharf.
How much longer?
People are working as fast as they can. I need time to get them out, too.
All right, but give me updates every 10 minutes. And I need to know what's happening on the roads. Which areas are gridlocked and which are clear if we're to get people to the safety points.
This is the old transformer for the Northern Line. Bet you there's a phone in here.
right? Come to the top of here, see if we can't get out that way.
Oh, ladder. Here's a pattern for me there, bro. You know what? I think you might be one of them workplace bullies. Phil.
Not now, mate.
You might want to see someone about that.
Did you see that shot?
I didn't see him!
He must have done! Otherwise, why would you play that? Christ! I hope he's not still in the barrier!
He couldn't be! That would be suicide! He must be in the water!
Your wife's on the phone from France. Can I put it through to you?
Look, I'll call back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Commissioner, how do we stand at the moment?
Well, sir, we're up against it. The scale of this thing, it's... even New Orleans can't compare.
I'm really concerned about the security situation. Now, signing this will give the military certain powers, limited powers, to overrule civil authorities during this current state of emergency.
What? I must retain authority to coordinate air rescue. I need to get thousands of civilians to safety points, and I can't do that without military assistance. All transport, all vehicles, must remain under Cobra's command.
We're more than willing to work with Cobra, Mom, but I have to ensure the security of all rescue personnel, buildings, government properties.
Of course.
With respect, everything, including security concerns, must remain under the control of Cobra. And Commissioner Nash is to be given full military cooperation in accordance with agreed protocol.
I'm not trying to change procedure, sir. But if civilian unrest does get out of hand, I have to be able to react accordingly.
Yes, but cooperation is what's needed if we're to save lives. And you'll work under Cobra in all areas of the evacuation, reporting to Commissioner Nash. Is that agreed, Major General?
Yes, sir.
Where's my liaison officer?
Behind you, Mom.
Bill, it's locked.
Okay, come on.
You know, I am having serious second thoughts about all this. Young lad like me, stuck underground with a bloke like you.
Mom? What? It seems the girls left you a message early. In the confusion, we didn't get it. They're meeting friends in town after the film.
In town? They could be anywhere.
I'll keep trying to get through to them.
And then we had all these letters, and it was all disgusting. Claire, look. What do you think's happening?
Claire, it's me. This is officially my 100th message. Just give me a call, darling, whenever you can.
You okay? We're gonna try and stay warm.
I never believed this could happen. The barrier was completely defenseless. We had no idea what we were dealing with. My crew, Frank. I should have stayed with them.
Sam, it's all right. It's all right.
I have to go back. I need to see. Maybe somebody got out.
We can't go back. We can't get near it.
You don't understand. I have to, Rob. It's the only way I can do something.
Listen. Defiance on high ground. We go there. If the gear's still working, we can make contact with Cobra. They'll know what's happened at the barrier. I think that's where Dad would go. If you made it.
I'm sure he's fine. He's okay.
We have to get off of this boat.
How the hell are we gonna do that?
We need another boat.
Rob! Rob! Rob!
Latest evac figures.
Status report on the royal family.
They've been safely moved to Balmoral.
All right, bullet points, please. We need to look at the time scale we're working to.
Mum, there's no sign of a slowdown. The momentum of the surge itself is enough to keep the water coming, but there's no let-up in the wind and the rain. That's just adding to the problem.
The Met storm forecast let us down completely. Is this data reliable?
An event on this scale is practically unheard of. This is a 1,000-year storm. This latest data feed is as accurate as can be.
Yeah, but I need to know what further collateral damage we can expect.
If the surge maintains its current momentum, we have, I don't know, an hour before most of central London is underwater. 2 at most.
What can be achieved in 2 hours?
No matter how fast we work, we're not going to get everyone out. So we should concentrate our efforts on the key evacuation areas in the southwest. We should deploy the bulk of our troops and any available emergency service personnel here. Agreed?
But we'll be abandoning this entire corridor of people in the southeast. Bermondsey, Lewisham.
Given the speed this thing's moving, we have no choice. We have to prioritize.
Focus on the southwest, Mr. Bull.
Right. Next scheduled briefing, 15 minutes.
The next press conference is scheduled for...
Just move it to later.
There has to be a lifeboat! Or something on this dock!
You can't see anything down there! Please, come out of the water!
Last time! I promise!
So far, we're estimating that we managed to clear over 500,000 people living and working in the flood zone.
Number of those still trapped awaiting rescue?
As yet unconfirmed, ma'am.
You know, the rescue phase will be 100 times more difficult given the time we have. I'm having to move my guys from pillar to post because of road closures, all of which is losing us more time.
Liaise with transport. Let's see what we can do to speed up the movement of rescue personnel.
Commissioner, we have to shut down the gas and electricity mains in Deptford, Kennington, Camberwell and Bermondsey.
The hospitals can only run so long on backup jennies, and we're a long way from having them all evacuated.
It's that, or we could have another fire of London on our hands.
Flooding at Tower Hill and on most of the main roads into the city. A lot of the major routes out are now unusable. Most of the bridges are currently gridlocked. The links between South London and the north have been effectively severed.
We'll liaise with Major General Ashcroft and see if any of the military carriers can get through. It's crucial that we don't leave these areas in the south cut off from support. What's happening with the railway stations?
Oh, Dockland Light Railway's clear now.
Good work. And your staff?
Everyone's out, Mum.
Hold on. Sounds like they've got trains running again.
Oh, no train I've ever heard.
What is it? Is that from the tap? What is it?
We gotta go.
Go! Go! Oh my man, you're freaking me out!
Commissioner, what's happening in the high-risk facilities? Prisons, care homes, hospitals?
Richardson, could you pull up the hospitals, please?
Frontline hospitals have all been cleared, sir. Good. Except St. Thomas's. We're in trouble there, I'm afraid. We've fallen badly behind schedule. There simply isn't time now to get ground transportation in there for the chronically ill.
I can't open it! It won't open! Try yours!
I can't open it!
How could anyone survive this?
Do we know yet how many people didn't get out?
Latest estimate is 200,000, sir.
This is our only hope. There's no way we can predict what's going to happen when these two bodies of water come together.
You have my authority to destroy the barrier.